What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be showing you how to do a taper. So this client, he kind of just wanted to get a taper, but since he had kind of like a drop fade mohawk type look, I went all around the hair with the number 3.5. So I'm just cleaning up the bulk right now all the way to the top because he kind of had like a, not a comb over look, but he comes to start to the side kind of like messy-ish. So yeah, just make sure to go through that. Brush, you gotta make sure to brush the hair. It's important to brush the hair. And right now we're doing the first guideline. And when I do my guidelines for tapers, I kind of want to I like having a detailed taper, so I don't just make a straight line. I kind of like curve it, as you can see I'm doing right there. So when you do the arch, the hook, it's in more detail. It's darker, and you can see the transition. So it's just not just like a line right there floating out of nowhere. Make sure to ball it out. Use your shavers. And then you open up the lever. I open it up all the way first, and I go about 1/2 inch up. Get that nice blend in there. And then you go lower. So I go to the middle, I go flick it, and then after I close it all the way. This whole hell needs a haircut. I'm about to bless him. Okay, so then with the wall detailer or TL liner, doesn't matter what clipper you use, you just get the little bulk out of there because there might be a little line showing. And right now I have the one guard open all the way, and you go about 1/2 inch above too, and then I close it. I don't go to the half guard first. I close the number 1, and then I go to the half guard. Open it, take out that last line, and then after that I'm gonna put it to the middle. Make sure to flick it in the outer motion. You don't want to just go straight up with it because you'll just make another line. Then you close it and just get the last of it. And there's always going to be a little line after. If you see that, you got to just go open and flick it. Make sure to flick it. You don't want to go in there. Right there, that's the number 2.5. So I can go with the 3. So I'll go with the 3. And notice how I go behind the ear because you don't want the bulk showing at the end of the cut. Make sure to go again with the 3. Just clean it up. Precision is key. Alright, that's the 1.5 guard, the actual 1.5 guard, and then I open the lever, then I close it, and then after that you go back in with the 1 guard opened up to flick out the last line. And notice how I'm playing with the lever. Sometimes it doesn't go as planned as all the other videos you guys watch. It just shows you there's you're gonna run into some trouble sometimes where the lines are not gonna want to fade in. So what you gotta do is you gotta just play with the lever. You have to go back some guard sometimes, but just when you go back a guard, make sure to flick it because you don't want to cause more lines. And right now I'm doing the arch. You gotta be very careful when you do the arch. I never try to rush the arch because to me that's one of the most important parts of a haircut. You want it to look nice and crispy. Because the lineup is what most people pay attention to and what stands out the most in a haircut. That's the first thing people notice when you cut someone's hair. So I always make sure to do the lineup as neat, crispy as possible. You want people to be like, damn bro, who did your lineup? And they're like, you feel me, Christian the Barber did that. Clean up the back of the ear. Make sure that's crispy too. That stands out a lot. Okay, right now I'm just going back in to do some detailing work. You notice how I'm just going, you just guess the guard system, if there's a little line towards the bottom, it's most likely you can open up the lever and fade it in. Okay, see that's where his mohawk was before, but after we do the taper that goes away if we fade that in. So right now I'm doing the bald line for the back of the taper. And also notice how I don't make a straight line. I kind of go down on it because later in the taper you'll see the detail of when I line up that line. It stands out more and it looks more crispy. Honestly, those and the TL liners work the same for me. I just chose the wall detailers for this haircut. If you guys want me to use the TL liners, I can also do that too for another video. I'll open up the guard, and the hair kind of goes in a different direction there, so I go down with it. after that, you want to put it halfway. Just like I did the side taper, you want to do to the back taper. Okay, right now it's still open. Halfway. And then after that, you're gonna close it. And then after that, you get your liners, and you get the last little liner. Yeah, right now my motto is my boy Emiliano. That's my homie right here. He's been coming to me since day one. He's been loyal. He's never been anyone else for me. For 2 years, he's been coming to me. What you call a loyal client, so you know I'm gonna treat him right, make him look fresh. He's gonna be the freshest middle schooler out there, hands down, man. Like, y'all better hide your sister or some shit, cause he's coming. And shout out to my boy Steph Productions for filming this video for me, helping me out. Okay, now with the one guard, open up the lever and you go up. For the back tapers, my guidelines, I go up a little bit more than I do with the side, because just so you can see the transition a little better. Up, and then you go, okay, now you get the half guard. Open that. And notice how when I got the one guard, I opened it, then I closed it, then I go to the half. Because I don't know, sometimes for me that just works out better. Some people could just go from the one open, to the half guard open. But that's just the way I've always been doing it. It's the way I got most used to it. And then you open up the guard, take off the guards, and just open up the lever just to flick the line out. Because there's always going to be a little line here and there, yeah. And that's when you just flick the wrist. It doesn't have to be, oh, see, I'm playing with the lever. Okay, now I'm getting the 2 guard. And you go all the way up with it. Dust your client off. It's important. You don't want him to feel all hairy and shit. Itchy, uncomfortable, scratching his neck. Wipe off your client. That's the 1.5 guard. And then, see, after that, you're still going to see little lines. So you got to go in with the 1 guard, open up the lever just to flick that line out. And I think I'm going to go back with the half too and also clean some stuff up. If you can see little lines here and there. You know, I try to make my haircuts perfect. So I'm always like trying to find a way to just keep fading it until you can't see any. You don't want to see no lines. You want that fade to be nice and transitioned. And it's the most satisfying part of a haircut. Just boom, especially when your liners are hitting. These liners aren't even 0 gap. I just left them like that. I still get fresh lines with that. I actually do need to get some 0 gap ones just so they can work a little better, but they do the job pretty fine. So like, you don't really need 0 gap clippers to give crispy lineups. I'm showing you that right now. Feel me? See, I'm going back in with the half guard, just flicking the little last lines out. Oh, you see that? That's looking right. That's looking right. That's looking crispy. I like that. I like that. And boom, 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 boom. You guys like how I'm wearing like 2 gloves? Like, I'm different. I think it kind of matched my outfit. That's why I put 2 on, because I had like a red and a black type thing on. Not that I didn't have enough red gloves or black gloves. Sometimes you gotta mix and match, you know. Press your taper down, see if you see any dark spots or anything you need to fix, and see how I'm going back in. Don't be afraid to go back in, because you're fading. You gotta get a fading method that works for you, and sometimes you gotta go back in a little bit and fix stuff here and there. Comes out crispy though, because everyone's hair is different. There's gonna be some hair where your fade technique works perfect and you don't have to go back and do anything, but a lot of times you do have to go back and just get stuff right. See, like, I'm kind of a perfectionist. I don't like leaving little spots. You probably didn't even see what I was doing right there, but I noticed something, so I can clean it up. There you go. You see me? Perfection, precision. You don't want to rush your clients, rush their haircuts either, you know. I've learned how to cut hair in 30 to 40 minutes, even 20. But when you're first getting started off with beginners, don't rush your haircut. You want to take your time until you find something that works for you. And like routine. You know, you don't ever want to rush your clients. They don't like that. They don't like the feeling. So okay, right now I'm doing the taper. Again, I'm just gonna go fast for you guys because you already saw how I did the first one. Damn, like why is he cutting so fast? Hey, this shit's not even in slow. This is not even in fast motion. This is how fast I'm cutting them right now. No, I'm kidding. I'll probably be crying. Scratching his head. Getting that little detail in for you guys. Ooh. Gotta hit him with liners. Boom. Bird. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Man. Man. Fire. It is looking fire. Notice how my client is not talking the whole time. He didn't want to talk to me today or something. Or maybe he knew he was being recorded, so he's like, I'm just gonna flex my jawline real quick. You feel me? Okay. He didn't cut the top, so like I'm just waiting it because I'm gonna do clipper over comb. And it's important to wet the hair before you do that, or at least like comb it good, because sometimes there might be hair that's like not fully combed all the way through, and when they get home they're like, hey bro, you kind of didn't like comb this right. So you gotta, I put water in it just to untangle all that hair, and then make sure that all the hair is going in the direction I'm gonna clipper over comb it. And there's no like, I can't tell you guys what angle to use the comb at. I just get it and then go through it. You don't want to get too much hair there, or else you can leave like a fat ass patch, and you know they ain't gonna like that. And you're gonna shit yourself when you do. So be careful when you do clipper over comb. It is kind of like, I fucked up before. I've had times where like I got a bald spot and I had to like change the whole haircut up. But you know it happens, so I'm trying to help you guys to prevent that from happening. So yeah, I don't use that. I don't go all the way in. You go little by little. And even if you want, you could pop a one guard on that and do it little by little, just in case if you're like barely starting out. Same thing from the back. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You want to make sure you have a nice fade. You don't want that stuff to look all like choppy, so you kind of can hold it like at a little angle. Okay, right there I'm using my hair grippers from Sharp and Dabber. They work pretty good. Any grippers like that, they usually work like about the same. They work pretty good. You guys make sure to clean them, and then brush. It's just easier than having to hold it up with your hand or like use clips. For me, those are easier than clips. So then I just brush it down a little bit. His hairline needs help. Stop. Hold on for a second. His hairline needs help. You're probably like, damn, Christian, I don't know if you can save this, but I'm gonna work my magic, and that shit is gonna be straight. I'm gonna have him looking straight. And like he's like, fuck, can you do my hairline? In the back of his head, he's probably like, bro, you better not fuck up my hairline. He's probably looking at the mirror right now, stressed. But I got him. Boom, boom. It's gonna look like I lined him up with a laser. Then I'm gonna hit him with a razor. Boom, 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 boom. Comment down below what clippers you guys use, or what other haircuts like you guys would want to see me do. Cause this one is just like, this is my first tutorial, so it's something like basic, a little taper. And right here I'm using Easy Blade shave gel. Shout out to Easy Blade, their product works really good. So this shaving gel, I like it because it smells good. For the first part, that smells good. Everyone always asks me, hey, that smells good. It smells like organic, like a natural like scent. And it's easy to go, and when you glide with the razor, it just goes perfect. I've never cut someone using that before. It's just the like perfect product for me. I've used all types of shaving gels, and that one for me is the best. I even got an Easy Blade straight razor, and the blades from there. I really like the blades from there. They work pretty good. Based on the other ones that I've worked with and cut with, those are the best to me. I like the way it glides. And look, the shaving cream, it just makes you just glide with it. And see how I pulled the skin? Make sure you don't want to like cut anyone, because like sometimes kids can flip out when you cut them. And you just got to be careful. You know, you don't want to be cutting your clients either. So, with this shaving gel and these straight razors, just if I were you, I'll just get everything from Easy Blade for shaving products. Works really good. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below, or you could follow them on Instagram at Easy Blade Shaving Products. or even let me know what products you guys want from them. Look at that. It glides right in. And also, that's a nice straight razor. A little wood on it. Neck hairs. Important. You gotta get the neck hairs. Look at that. This one's hella hairy, no lie. You can't even see it from the video, but this one's hairy, so I'm taking care of it right now. Good. You see that hair falling? You see that hair falling? Once again, my Easy Blade straight razor, shaving gel. Glides like nothing. Desktop is fun. No, I have too much fun with it sometimes. Woo! Damn! Nice. Alright, so like there's the cut. I'm gonna style it real quick. And I wanna just thank everyone for watching. Let me know what tutorials you want me to see drop next, what you guys want to see, what type of haircuts. So I'm right there. I'm just styling it with some styling powder and some styling spray before I put it, because he's like, don't put gel in my hair because I'm gonna take a shower after. So you know, he's like that type of kid. So I just put something simple but effective. And I got like a styling comb. You can get these combs at Sally's. I like those. They work really good, and I like how it's like a thick thing, so it's like it doesn't look like you're like slicking the hair to the side. See, hey, this fool was like, I blessed him 0 to 100 like real quick. There you go. That's what I do. That's what I do. He just told me to bless him. And you know what I did? I blessed him. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, learned something. Have a good one.